George Bernard Shaw once said, "The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. That's why all progress depends on the unreasonable man." I'm making this video as a rally cry for all rebels, free thinkers, outsiders who falsely believe there's no place for them in this world. It's my belief that the world and society can be split up into three different personality types. First, you have the leaders who maintain the status quo. Then you have the followers who obey the status quo. Finally, you have the rebels who challenge the status quo. Therefore, if you fall into this last category, it may not be the case that you're without value or use. In fact, you may have the greatest role of all to play as an innovator or a disruptor. Throughout human history, when the world is stagnating, either scientifically, spiritually, or socially, a rebel or a group of rebels come forwards to move us to the next paradigm. This can be seen with Jesus, who challenged the idea that there are a multitude of deities. It could be seen with Galileo, who challenged the dominant religious dogma of the day and proved the importance of science. It could also be seen with Martin Luther King Jr., who challenged the idea that there's a racial hierarchy. The problem is, though, in 2026, the world is stagnating and there are no rebels stepping up to move us forwards. In a society preoccupied with superficiality and constrained by conformity, no one is willing to take on the mantle of challenging the status quo. That's why I made this video. I want to inspire the rebels, free thinkers, and outsiders to realize this mission and live up to this their potential. I'm so passionate about this idea. I actually wrote a book on the subject. It's called The Rebel Code and has 12 steps to help you find your place in the world. On a personal level, I connect with this idea because my own struggles to fit in. Throughout my adult life, I felt trapped and that there's no place for me in this world. I rejected the lad culture of the late 90s. I rejected the exchange your time for money, work culture post-university. And I rejected the get married, have kids, settle down culture at midlife. Never finding a home in the conventional way of working or living has been incredibly isolating at times. However, that all changed when I understood the three different personality types. Now I see being a rebel as a blessing, and I want to help communicate this inspiring message to as many people as possible who need to hear it. If you are a rebel, you do have a place in the world. There is a mission for you, and you just need to find it. I'm here to help you, and if you want to subscribe to this channel to find out more information on this subject, please do. See you in the next video.